Hello everybody, here I am in front of another fruitful tree, and can anyone guess what that is? No, the bag's not part of the fruit. This is a custard apple, and I'm going to talk about that here today. A custard apple is absolutely one of the sweetest fruits on the planet you'll ever eat. It tastes amazing, and the really cool thing about this is it's so easy to grow. Even from seed, it tastes a lot like the original one you're growing it from. But there's so many different varieties of this. So many people are growing them wild, and I'm so excited about it. Now, I have a custard tree in my yard. This isn't my neighbor's yard here. His are much better than mine. I didn't like mine. They have way too many seeds, and they were way too small. These are just perfect. He planted this from the seed, and they're just perfect as well. So, like anything, whenever you do something from seed, even though there's a better chance you're going to get a good fruit with the custard apple, and it grows pretty quickly actually from the time it fruits to seed. Within 2 years, you could have fruits from a seed. However, it's still best, I think, to get grafted varieties. And I was down at Laura Farms recently with Julian, and he has two Pacific, he has a bunch of different kinds, but he has two Pacific grafted kinds that are absolutely amazing. And they're actually in season right now, so I'm really excited to go down there and get some and taste some of them. But if you don't live here in South Florida, I'll put a link below the video where you can go and order them from him right now. They are in season, so get them while they last. So a custard apple is in the family of the white zapotes and the cherimoyas and the adamoyas and that family. And it's actually, they call it an apple, but it tastes nothing. If you're from up north, it's nothing like an apple. It's more like a soursop or a guanabanana or something, but a sweet version of a soursop. And but it does take special care to do to grow them. So that's why I want to talk about these bags that are on this tree here. My neighbor, look how many. There's just so many on there. But my neighbor, he's been growing these for many, many years, and he grafts different types on his trees. This one particularly, is, like I said, is a seedling. But basically, as you see this, if you can see closely, there's a little hole in there. So what happens is, not only do people love these, but bugs love these as well. The bugs are pretty smart. They know what the sweet fruits are. So what they do is, they make their way into these custard apples when these bags are not on them to protect them. And they get into the seed, and they actually plant an egg inside the seed. And then when after they do that, they come out of the fruit, so they make another hole to come out of the fruit. And so many times, if you get this in the wild, or if you get this from somebody who's not taking care of it properly, there will be bugs inside these. But if you don't pick them off the tree and you don't cover them properly and don't take care of them properly, the bugs can actually start eating away the fruit from the inside and can create a problem. However, most of my neighbors here are covered and protected, and I've had several of these already. They're delicious. But Julian has been doing this for so long at Laura Farms, and he knows what to do. And I had some of his fruit right off the tree, and it was absolutely amazing. No bugs, delicious. And so I'm going to be going down there real soon to taste some of the different varieties. But like I said, the link's below the video if you want to order some of these right now. Now, when I grew up in New York and I first became interested in eating tropical fruits, I didn't have an opportunity to eat these because they don't ship well because they're so soft. See, that's the problem is most fruit is picked off the trees when they're not ripe. And they don't taste as sweet as they could be as if they were picked ripe. Unless you have your own tree like this or know somebody who does, chances are never in your life will you taste a truly ripe, picked at the right time, custard apple off the tree. But if you know somebody or if you have your own tree, you could wait till they're ripe, the perfect time for picking. So even if you find these in a specialty grocery store somewhere around, when I was in New York, they used to have special grocery stores that used to sell stuff like this, but I knew they weren't picked ripe, and they took a while to ripen actually in my house. That's why I love it. Like Julian, when you order from his website, he picks it and ships it the same day. And my biggest passion, more passionate about tropical fruits, is about health. And it's not healthy to eat unripe fruit or to pick fruit that's and eat it when it's not picked at the right time. So Julian knows how to pick it the same day and ship it out to you, where it'll ripen at the perfect stage where it's supposed to ripen, and it's not, he's not picking it too soon, in other words. And it's wonderful. So just because it's soft doesn't necessarily mean that's the perfect time, because it could be overripe. So you have to know when to pick them. You could pick them like a soursop. You could pick while it's a little hard and know that within a couple of days it's going to get ripe. And there's a whole science behind this, and Julian knows all that. So that's why I recommend his site, because he's not just somebody selling fruit. He's somebody that knows about the fruit that he's selling. And you're going to get the most amazing. I tasted a custard apple recently from down there, one of the first ones this season. And it was one of the sweetest fruits I've ever tasted. So, and this tree I'm in front of now this is relatively small compared to the trees he has. So check it out. The link's below the video, so you can grab get a box of this from Julian. He'll ship a box to you, pick the same day and ship the same day. He's going to sell out, because I know, and that's why I wanted to make this video and upload it today, because the last couple of times I made videos with him, by the time people saw the video, it was already sold out. So grab a box today and let me know what you think. Please do that. Let me know what you think of that. And that is custard apple. Here's one without the bag, and that's how they look. And sometimes they're green and sometimes they're red. But this isn't to be confused with some other fruits in the same family, like Adamoya and things like this. This is a custard apple. They're in season now here. South Florida is the only place in the United States that I know they grow. In California, they grow cherimoyas, which are in the same family. We don't get the cherimoyas as well out here, but they're kind of very similar. But I do find these sweeter. So there you go. All right, everybody, put your comments or questions below if you had these or not yet. Let me know what you think. And I'm going to eat this one. And if you do open it up, it's very easy to see if there's any bugs by it. They look like ants, and the inside is flesh is white, so they're pretty prevalent. You can see them. But the one that I had at Julian at Laura Farms, no bugs at all in there. It was wonderful, well worth it, and I highly recommend it. This one I'm going to open and see and check it out. Even though the bags are on there, it doesn't 100% mean you're not going to get bugs. And even though some of them don't have bags, doesn't mean 100% you are going to get bugs. The only way to truly know is open it and find out. But for the most part, this tree's been great this year, and also Julian's fruit has been wonderful as well. Laura Farms, the link's below the video. Custard apple. Now, save the seeds when you get them, especially if you live in South Florida or anywhere in Florida or in a warmer environment, maybe Texas, maybe possibly Southern California. And the seeds grow very easy. You can grow the seeds, and like I said, unlike other fruits, the chances of getting something similar to what you're eating with this are a little bit higher. So try growing the seeds if you do get this. And there are a good amount of seeds. All right, everybody. This is Paul with Fruitful Trees. Have a great day, and put your comments below and keep growing. Okay, here's the apple, and I'm going to just show you what it looks like on the inside. That's what it looks like on the inside. And so those are the seeds. So sweet. So sweet. All right, everybody, go get yourself some today. The link's below the video.